Oh, hello there! You caught me during my morning routine. I may not have ears, but I can tell you that this JBL LSR30X is one hell of a great speaker just because of the beautiful vibrations it sends throughout my body. Now you can get yourself one of these bad boys and have it shipped out to you within 2 days from our friends at massdrop.com, the community-made marketplace for audio enthusiasts quite like yourself. Visit massdrop.com today, sign up, and get one of these beautiful babies for yourself. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Is this updated?
Okay, so
my God.
they need to make 3,000 moonbucks in this game
If they don't win.
if they don't win.
Yeah. They need to make about 4,000 moonbucks, roughly. They got to get over BGJ.
The pause destroyed them.
Now, we've done the math. Reginald, could you bring up the bounties? Is that
even
possible?
possible?
It's
possible.
So they need
I have
4,000.
been doing some quick math here.
It's
4,000.
So remember, we have a lot of doubles if you win.
Elimination mode.
No, they
No,
can't
they
do that.
can't do it. 'Cause They
Oh.
picked Tusk twice.
Yeah,
You
they,
idiots.
They fucked up real hard.
But check it out. They could do an all-range draft.
Okay.
Win. That's 1,200 moonbucks. Easy.
Okay.
They get the Nullifier and the Orchid. Those are some ranged hero items. Well, not the Nullifier,
Not
really,
really.
but we'll let it go. They win. They double that.
Okay.
Maybe they can get Greater Fortitude. Win. Double that. But the thing is, if they win,
Greater Fortitude
they're
with 5
through
range
anyway,
heroes?
right? Here's the problem.
Yes.
So if they win, they're through anyway. So that means that theoretically, in order to, if they lose and need moonbucks, they can't double anything. So they basically need
They
to
have
get
to
like
win.
every bounty if they lose.
They need to get
every
every
bounty,
bounty.
yeah.
Could you bring back the bounties again just for a moment here,
not to mention
Reginald?
not spend any money either.
Sorry.
They can't draft.
So let's see. If they need, oh man, they have, they'd have to do like pretty much all of them.
So
It's possible.
God.
2023, yeah, no, they just got to win. I don't think they can do it without doubling a bounty.
Yeah.
It doesn't look
They just
possible
have to
because
win.
it's like 4,000
All right,
moonbucks
so it's
they
pretty
need.
simple then. They have to
Immortals win. Yeah,
Okay.
they got to win some Dota here.
All right. Sort by price.
They only have 2,458 moonbucks.
Wrong
too.
one. Good try, though.
Can you?
There you go. You've
I'm
only been doing this a
actually
week.
flabbergasted. If they did not have that pause, they could have done enough bounties.
Windows update.
Windows Update, ladies and gentlemen. Microsoft, you
Sponsor
really do.
us next time, and we won't talk shit about Windows Update. Yeah, that new Windows Update actually really is pretty annoying. You can't say no anymore.
Cool.
My God.
All right, so EG have won the. It looks like there's an admin pause here. I'm going to guess because there's some questions about the overall.
They need to be explained. They
Yeah.
need to know
So
exactly
here's
what they
the
need
thing,
to do.
though. EG is on track to do elimination mode, but they have to win.
They have to win. Yeah.
So I think you just
Give it up.
scrap that.
Yeah,
Give
who
it
cares?
up.
Scrap that dream. Take that Marana.
Yeah,
Whatever you want.
do whatever you
Bane,
gotta do.
Spend all your money.
I
on
mean,
this
but
game.
it's so much money. If they do elimination mode in a best of 3, they get 3,000 moonbucks for the
Yep,
semifinals.
yeah,
The
that's
risk
true.
is there. That's huge. How much moonbucks does EG have right now? Like, they have a ton.
I think they're at like 10K.
10,000.
10.
So that's
They
still like
would
a
be-
30% increase.
They would be the top moonbuck team for the semifinals.
Ooh, that's tempting. Look
That
at
is-
that.
But they have
11-3.
yet to win a series.
They have yet to win a series.
That's impressive.
But
That
if
is
they
shocking
do
if
the
you think about it,
challenge,
too.
they are so good for their semifinals. They can pick whatever they want. Big decisions happening here
Yeah,
on
this
Midas
hat does
mode.
not come off very well on stream.
What do you mean? Put it backwards.
Oh, that's
Oh,
sick.
nice.
Oh, hell yeah,
See,
boy.
Now I'm hip.
It's
I'm
like a
hip
really
boy.
bad Nature's Prophet cosmetic.
That does look like a horrible Nature's Prophet. There you go.
Hey, it could be the next mushroom hat. Why not?
Wow.
It's actually very uncomfortable this way. You can't lean your head back. The bill gets in the way.
I believe
guys.
that's with most backwards. I don't think that's unique to that hat.
No, if you curve it, you could see. It's a straight shot.
Oh,
Oh,
why are we so sad about the hat?
I don't know.
We should be sad about the turkey.
Thank you, Reginald, for setting the appropriate mood. Oh, yes, I
Oh,
forgot.
this is my favorite hat. By the way.
This is it. Guys, I got this hat especially for Mott, and it is
Has he
one of
worn
my
it yet?
favorites. It does not work for me very well.
Well, that's a brim
Oh,
issue.
Gracious.
Mott, can you please model for us? Moonduck model officially. I think it looks amazing on Mott.
Oh, this is terrific. Please sit next to me.
Please,
I won't put my
can we
hand
get a
in.
zoom in on Mott?
Radiant team bound.
Mott looks like one of the guys that dies in an episode of Narcos.
You look like a real sick individual.
Team bound.
All right. And back to the...
We are friends. bans?
Only one ban, my friends.
Oh.
Oh, come on, Immortals. All right, well, they can't
Mark
afford to spend money,
Willow.
obviously. They gotta either
Radiant team
save up or win.
Oh, they're they're
Treant
still true to the
Protector.
elimination mode here.
Yeah.
This is exciting. I think EG are gonna go for it.
Oh,
they've
got
been playing pretty risky this whole tournament.
What happens to their money if they lose?
Immortals?
It
No,
goes to
EG.
Mr. Midas.
It goes
Mr.
back
Midas
to Mr.
just gets
Midas's
it.
grand bank
Oh
Yeah.
my, that's a lot of moonbucks.
from Midas Mode 4. It rolls over to Midas Mode 4.
My
Radiant
goodness.
team
Oh, they get the Pangolier again. He is mega expensive.
Okay, yeah. So they're not going for save the money strat. They're going for win.
This
Immortals.
is the
Definitely, they have
third
to.
most
Definitely.
expensive hero in the entire pool right now.
Stick to your strengths,
Fourth,
Immortals.
actually.
You've had some trouble doing bounties. I really think you don't even understand the bounty system as you're trying to make up bounties
And it
halfway
looks
through.
impossible.
Yeah.
So stick to your system and just play the dotes. Good for them.
Do you think EG will ban? Oh, they can't. They can't ban like Bounty
Reserve
Hunter
time.
because it was picked by Immortals before.
I mean, are they really going to go for
If
this?
they
I
go
don't
for
know.
elimination mode and give them the bounty hunter, that is the riskiest,
Wouldn't that be something?
most psychotic thing I've ever heard of.
So what are we
Skyrack
saying with the
Mage.
tree? I mean, EG, they like their double bubble strats, right? We got the Void, Enigma, and Treant.
Well, it used to be Treant Phoenix. That was the classic EG
I think,
combination?
wasn't that OG first, though?
I think EG actually did it first, if I'm not
Okay.
mistaken, with the
Yeah,
Treant.
that is classic. But I feel like that's a very weak support duo now.
Yeah, no,
'Cause
like,
back then,
Reserve
Phoenix was
time.
kind of like an off lane sometimes.
yeah.
All right,
not any
how much
longer.
moonbucks would you bet on the random this
Radiant
series?
team ban.
0.
Anyone
Oh, look at this.
stupid enough to random
I
this
don't know.
series?
I don't think so.
There's no way. You got to win. Got to spend those moonbucks.
Right.
You do.
1,800. So they're actually at the point where they couldn't just straight up buy
Team
every hero.
ban.
Well, they couldn't buy
Radiant
and ban,
team
I suppose.
ban.
They can definitely buy what they
Yeah,
want.
EG's just not going to ban anything. I think you're right. I think they will go for the gold here, elimination mode, and the win.
You know, for a team that wasn't in like the true Midas mode spirit at some points, they've really come back into our favor, I think.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
By going for this one, I'm all.
They have to win though.
They have to win, but that's
Or
why
else
it's
they
impressive.
really fucked up. They're going to be the top gold earners
Dire
and
team
be out of the tournament
I mean,
from the group stage. Congratulations, EG. Is that what you want on your resume? TI winners and really fucked up in Midas mode.
There's
That's gonna be there. Right
there's
next to
some
each other.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that is a great sales.
Midas mode is as prestigious as TI5, if I do say so myself.
Completely effed up Midas mode. Now this was interesting to invite you. Absolutely.
Gracious.
All right. Anyway,
still quite a few good universe heroes left in the pool. I think they could
Reserve
opt
time.
for the Night Stalker, possibly as either a 4 or a 3.
may I
Yes.
still say how fascinated I am by bans and how apparently worthless players think they are? And this is the most important series, and we only see one ban. What does this mean for regular Captain's Draft Dota? Or
Captain's Mode.
Captain's Mode Dota.
Nothing. It actually means literally nothing.
Yeah, so sadly.
Slacks' face is just,
All
he
right.
is
They only
destroyed.
There have been a couple people in the history of Captain's Mode who have kind of messed with the bans. I think Mushi was a big one where he was just banning like two of the worst heroes of the patch. It was Huskar and someone else, either last year or the year before. He would just ban them the first two every game to just say like we can play against anything. We're just banning like
Radiant
random
team
heroes, basically.
Oh my god.
To move it through.
We're actually seeing it.
There it is.
The
They're going
old
for
school
it.
combo.
These psychopaths are going to go for it. They're
This
going to
makes me
go
want
for
the universe.
elimination mode.
I like Immortals draft way better right now, by the way.
Do you think they'll
Yeah.
go for the Universe Void too? To really.
I don't know. Where's your
Top it off.
damage?
That was kinda
you have
weird.
all these
They
like
have Avenge?
setups.
And then they
Yeah.
get a Sumail hero.
Venge? It's not quite enough, I don't think.
Hubris, gentlemen. Hubris will kill EG this
There's no
stage.
E in there. It's just hubris.
Hubris.
5 seconds.
All right,
remaining.
that's fine.
Are we-
Oh, what is it? I hear something in the background there,
Reserve
Reginald.
time.
Oh, I apologize. Thanks for ruining the panel.
But
Hubris.
the audience is
have
casually
all-
watching vape breaks here.
They have all
at
these
Midas mode.
these team fight type stuff. We need more. They need to go all in with this wombo combo.
Well, we assume they're still missing the. Well, no, I guess we're assuming Phoenix is the 5, and then we'll have the.
I would
the
like to
tree,
see-
a mix of 5 and 4 between the two.
Have we seen Quap Pictor ban this?
Nope, they still have that. As you can see, there is no red little box
yeah,
around
all right.
her.
I'd like Quap here for
Radiant
Sumail.
team ban.
A
Solid hero.
Viper, okay, a little bit of early game push.
Oh,
Some pressure on that mid lane. Someone who can actually stand up to the OD.
okay.
Viper, good
Okay.
hero.
Oh, you know what's pretty good here is
Dire
Monkey
team
King.
ban.
His ult in combination with Overgrowth and Egg, oh
Yeah,
my
but they have to
lord.
run it in the offlane, right?
They can do it.
Yeah.
They can do it, Trent.
They can.
I don't know if you know this, but they won TI a couple of years ago. And now they're in Midas mode.
I think Doom might be the choice for Universe.
Is that an insult? Why did you say it like that?
Their top 2 accomplishments. They've made it to Midas
right.
mode as a direct invite.
Actually,
is true.
Brewmaster would be
That's huge.
decent for EG.
I actually cannot believe EG is literally risking the entire tournament to just have the most moonbucks in the tournament. I mean, it's crazy.
It's impressive.
It's crazy. Impressively hubris.
You added a T now. Man.
Keeps
Oh,
evolving.
speaking of that, do we have anything from Immortals as far as words that we can make?
Oh, yes, they haven't completed yet.
Oh,
S. Is there any Shadow Shaman?
PSS.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no.
Posse.
Please don't pick any Necrophos or anything. I know what you guys are trying to spell over there. Don't do it, guys.
Gyrocopter. All right. They have the Wombo combo, and they have
So,
successfully gotten elimination mode.
This either a Universe Phoenix or a Universe Vengeful Spirit, kind of like that same style that they did for Kezu.
Yeah, I
Either one could work depending on their laning configurations. The gyro is kind of interesting, though. It doesn't really stand out that much here in terms of like a fantastic gyro game. Just early play, heavy magic damage, but not any sort of like a mega gyro counter.
Yeah, but as far as their actual lineup goes,
Reserve time.
you got Call Down into Overgrowth and Egg and all that stuff. It is a bit of a Wombo combo. It's maybe not like wipe your team with a Sonic Wave kind of thing.
Yeah, I think he's just like good BKB hero who also fits into
Sure.
Wombo combo. So up against the Skyrat, the Shaman.
But Sumail Viper? That's weird, right?
That
It
is
feels
not,
really weird.
Not a fun hero for him.
Oh,
I mean, he's
Immortals.
one of those flashy heroes, guys that has to do something cool. I'm so confused by Immortals. Why didn't they ban? They could have banned and then fucked up their draft.
I mean, would
so
you have
hard
banned
on EG.
Gyrocopter?
No, but
I
I
would've
mean,
banned
at least
Phoenix.
attempt.
Yeah,
You know,
that's true.
Attempt some still high-value heroes that haven't been picked or
They are
banned
like
yet.
all magic damage, though,
Yep.
Immortals. Like all
They
of
have
them.
just like the Edict now coming out here, and
All right.
I guess you've Swashbuckle too in terms of physical, but
Will 1,000 moonbucks best 10,000 moonbucks?
Seriously.
Find out soon.
They have
here.
really drained that bank. Boy.
Yeah, I mean, they got to survive. Don't blame them.
the lanes are going to be very interesting though. Pangolier not exactly the strongest laner, kind of the same thing with Leshrac if they're on the sides. So EG going to be looking to match up here. Maybe give like a solo safe lane to someone possibly, either the Phoenix or maybe even the Viper. I mean, they have so many options here.
Yeah.
I assume you want the Viper versus the OD mid though. But
Yeah, for sure. Old school counter. How does that work now? What does Nether Toxin do for you? It takes off the passive from Pangolier, not so great.
nothing
Is that
amazing
it?
this game.
That's it.
That's literally it.
That's it.
Well, OD's Essence Aura, I guess.
Yeah, that's true.
But
Oh,
that's not-
Wow.
my
gotta
mana,
time that
I'm
part.
out. Where's the S's aura? Who we lost?
Well, it could be.
This draft from EG is poo-poo.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Second-
It's
I don't
terrible.
like it. I don't like it either.
It's terrible.
You don't like it?
No.
I think it's.
I don't
fine.
see the synergy at all. But maybe
Oh,
I'm
what do you
super
mean?
wrong.
There is
The
synergy. It's
synergy.
just it doesn't look.
It's not
I don't know.
impressive synergy.
They have to outplay to win, and I know that sounds weird to say.
No, it
'Cause
doesn't.
Sometimes you can just win on draft. I
That's
feel like.
it. I mean, that's not a weird thing to say at all. Sometimes you put yourself in a situation where your draft is so strong, it's all you have to do is execute. But these guys have to do more than execute. They have to play pretty impressively to win this game.
Actually, now that I look at it again, Immortals late game really isn't that great. I like EG's lineup a bit better now that I look at it.
I mean, assuming they get to the late game, if there's one team I don't want to risk not getting to the late game with, it's Immortals. This is the most run-at-you team in Dota 2 right now.
That's true.
So, I mean,
That's true.
I don't think their plan is to make this game last more than 22 minutes. They're going ham. And I'm not sure if Viper will be enough to stop that from happening.
Oh, well, it is looking like it'll be the Universe Venge here. So, shades of mid or feed. Let's hope it goes a bit better for EG as we fired on over to our casters, Mott and Brax.
All right, thanks so much, guys. We are here with our last game of the day. Last game for one of these two teams. One of them is more than likely going to get eliminated here as we get into this last third game. We have elimination mode completed for EG. They will pick all different heroes throughout this best-of-3 series, which is pretty hype. But I don't know, what do you feel about these drafts right now, Brax, in this third game?
Well, we got some crazy things going on Mortals draft, right? Dubu support OD, perhaps?
What?
He
Why?
has support items.
But
What's the synergy between the Essence Aura and the Arcane Bolt, right? This is how you tilt the mid laner.
I guess so. He already has the Null Tally. He's got Enchanted Mangoes for QO on the Skarath Mage. So yeah, this is very intriguing. He went Essence Aura level 1. Okay. All right.
You sound very disappointed, Mod.
I
Why
mean,
is that?
I just, I don't know. Sometimes you see a mid OD and you're like, oh yeah, he's going to do great. And then all of a sudden this support OD comes out skilling up SNSOR first, which I'm sure is fine. I mean, what is it? Restored mana 10%, but it's a 40% chance all levels. So maybe this works out. Usually when you skill up SNSOR level 1 on OD, it's never a good sign.
Well, this is a whole new role for the OD, right? The support OD.
Have you ever seen this before?
I've theory crafted it before. But
Oh. So tell me about it. I mean, other than SNSOR, what else are we looking at here?
that's about it. That's what you have to offer. The Sanity's Eclipse doesn't do any damage, but it burns some mana. 40% of their current mana pool. Not too useful.
You know, I'm not sure, but I wasn't sure about the last game either for Immortals, and they showed me.
That is true. These guys can teach us a thing or two about Dota, so we'll just have to see how it plays out.
We sure will. MP is going to get shadowed by Fear, who has the Nature's guys to work with. Meanwhile, Phoenix is nearby as well for Crit. Remember, this is a off-lane Universe Vengeful Spirit, which we saw, I think, 2 days ago from Kezu. Maybe even yesterday. I can't remember off the top of my head, but still. Off-lane Venge could be pretty interesting here.
Yep, she'll be starting out in the offlane, but it is a bit of an aggro lane, right? Look at this. They're setting up on MP in the bottom lane.
Are they going to try to just go for a kill?
are.
Nature's guys, they have the Magic Missile, they've got the Fire Spirits. Is it enough damage? MP is in trouble. Splitter will come out, that will hit onto one, but he's still going to fall as Fear will secure the first blood. Solid lane, says Sumail, now dealing with a tri-lane in the mid lane. Sumail is not happy, I can guarantee you that. He got Arcane Bolted. Oh, he skilled up Corrosive Skin, he's fine. 10% magic resistance he's in. And by fine, I mean he's getting harassed down like crazy.
He's getting his ass kicked.
Yeah, he really is. You have Febby with 74 base damage on the Shadow Shaman. This feels rough for Sumail. My God.
Yep, and this they also give the Pangolier in the top lane a 1v1 against Gyrocopter, which I'd have to say, sure, Gyro's probably going to be fine, but giving Pangolier these early levels, we've seen how devastating he can be when he gets to the late game.
Oh, Trent, we already talked about it, buddy. We've already discussed the support OD.
Oh, yeah, in lengthy detail.
Yeah, you better be sorry, Trent. You know what? Well, that's all right. But you were right about Frev. He had a great game last. Oh, they're diving Sumail. I thought for a moment. Maybe he was looking for an Ether Shock. They couldn't
Zoning him
quite
off
find
the tower. What could he do?
He's got a salve coming, I think. No, yeah, he did salve up. He has another Tango to work with as well. So, I mean, we talked about, like, giving Arteezy free farm, but essentially, this is a lot different because it's a solo Pangolier who loves those one-on-one matchups usually.
Yes, for sure. I just, they don't really have anything to deal with this Pangolier once team fights begin, right? I guess they can swap him out when he uses Rolling Thunder.
Can you overgrowth him? Okay.
Oh, hello! We have gone to dictionary.com. Slops is apparently a word. It's certainly not a great word or any I've ever heard of. But since they're having so much problems with the literacy on this team, we're going to give it to them. Thank you.
Oh, thanks, Mr. Midas. Sumail's in some trouble trying to fight onto QO. There's a double damage route. He will survive. The Nether Tox is pretty good. So 1-for-1 trade for now, but again, a good fight coming in for EG. Rotating in crit. What was the word? Slots?
Slops.
Slops.
Yeah.
Ah, I love me some slops.
Not a word I would use to describe anything.
Yeah, that's not a word I would ever use, I think, actually. And I just did, so great. Okay.
Right,
you
so
learn something new every day, Brax.
You do. Thank you, Mr. Midas, for educating us.
Exactly.
Uncultured swines. So this lane isn't going as well for Immortals as they probably would have liked, dedicating 3 heroes to the mid lane only to get first blooded.
Yeah, that's never fun.
Yeah, not great, but I guess Viper still only has 2 CS, so there's that.
They're really shutting him down in that regard. Net worth-wise, he's sitting below the Shadow Shaman. Obviously, it's still very early into the game. But Sumail is taking a lot of damage. They've rotated Fear up top to try to deal with the Pangolier on Forev. Might be a bit tough. Nether Toxin will go. Crit has the Fire Spirits and Icarus Dive ready to go. Will he use it? He will. Icarus Dive comes in, but now Crit might be in trouble. Duba's going to run in auto attack damage, but QL one more auto attack. The Fire Spirits, no, the Astral comes out just in time. He will still die to this Nether Toxin one way or the other, and Sumail will get another kill going EG's way. So suddenly, Immortals will lose out on another target. They have the Ether Shock coming. It'll be 1-for-1 trade, but still, again, Sumail getting the kill is actually really good. But he might get Feb. He's so close. Not quite. He will survive. He's in the well. He's healing up, so good stuff there.
Yep, Sumail has absolutely 0 last hits, but he's not doing too bad in the net worth department, about middle of the pack, only 300 behind the Skywrath Mage, so could be worse, right?
It's still really early, right? I mean, he can get some room. He'll be able to Nether Toxin and farm out waves a lot later on into the game, but for now, he went for the 1-1-1 build, trying to get some aggressive points to poison attack, but MP bottom lane almost getting chased down by Universe. Needs another wave, won't be able to get the kill though. And that'll do it. But a lot of pressure being applied to this Leshrac in the bottom lane.
Yeah, these side laners doing fantastic, right? Universe destroying the bottom lane, 20 CS to his name, Treads to MP's 2 CS and 2 deaths.
Yeah.
And then Pangolier up top. He's not destroying the lane or anything, but he's getting everything he needs out of the lane, so.
I have 5 creeps. Well done, Sumail. You've also been astraled.
Yep.
You might be dead. Another Toxic comes out. The Shackles, more than enough damage for Immortals. Well done there. And another big kill for them on Sumail in the mid
You know
lane.
what? I hope Immortals win this game just so they have 0 Moonbucks for their next series. Wouldn't that be great?
What are they going to draft? They just have to random every game, I feel like.
Well, when you look at their current drafts, you probably say the same thing. We've got a support OD. Maybe this is their comfort zone.
Oh, damn it. I mean, well, that's pretty true, though, when you think about it. Like, they have this run-at-you style that can make anything happen. It's a tri-lane mid, for God's sake, for the most part. And they're doing pretty well, at least against Sumail. But again, EG, like you mentioned, the side laner is doing very well. RTZ and Universe getting a couple of kills and getting involved in some CS. So we shall see. They're rotating top. They're looking for RTZ. He's going to get shackled up for Rev. Already used the swashbuckle. Ether Shock will go, but they don't have enough damage to get this kill. Looks like they need a split earth to hit. It's going to be tough. RTZ on the run. MP's about to go for the animation. Potentially the shackles will come in, and that will be a kill. Swashbuckle, one more auto attack, and Forev will secure it. Nicely done. They finally get some pressure on RTZ in the top lane.
Nice play from MP, TPing up top instead of going right back down bottom after he already died. If he went bottom, he probably would have died to the Tree and Protector lingering, so it's quite nice.
Yeah, Fear's done a pretty good job getting involved in some of these kills. He's level 3. Meanwhile, Sumail's going to get concussive shotted. Dubu will go up. He doesn't have any orbs, but level 2 Astral. He's going to walk into the Nether Toxin. The Icarus dive sticks come out. They've got the Leech Seed to come through as well. The Astral making it so OD can survive for now, but Fear's still auto-attacking Split Earth. That'll hit onto Sumail. They still want this kill, and they're going to find it, it looks like. It is a killing spree for Dubu, so nice rotations in from Immortals. A little bit too aggressive there for EG, perhaps, but they were caught on the opposite side of the river.
Yep, nicely done. You know, when you think Immortals, all these chaotic little skirmishes, they probably favor them, right? This is what they're used to playing with. They favor the chaotic gameplay.
Maybe someday Dubu gets farmed too, and he gets involved in enough fights, and he becomes partially a core as well. Who knows?
Want that day, won't be today.
No, yeah, that's probably not happening. You're right, but it would be pretty funny. But in terms of the farm for the Skywrath, he has the double null tally. So Veil probably going to be his first big item. He'll pick up a wand, maybe upgrade his boots. Coming back in is going to be crit. They drop a sentry. Ether Shock. They've got the shackles. He's in trouble. He's dead. Concussive shot. The Nether Toxin will get dropped down too little too late. Another kill in this mid lane for Immortals.
Yep, just 4 heroes casually sitting in the mid lane, which means Universe is going to take this bottom tower. He's got the siege creep up too, so.
Feels like they did the same thing last game, though, where like they were fighting mid and rotating elsewhere, but Universe got a tower or two. But
it feels like almost too much emphasis on the kills, right? And not so much the objective gameplay, but as I said, they're taking mid tower with the Edict from the side, so.
He's just sitting in the trees, just popping the Edict. Now they will get a poison attack off into QO. The rotation from Universe is too little too late. MP is still in the tree line here. They don't see him yet, though. Looking for a swap. They're going to find it. The Shackles will come in, and now he's in trouble. They've got the Ancient Seal. Universe still fine. He's also got the Null Tally to work with, or excuse me, the Fairy Fire to work with. The Wave of Terror will come in. That Sunray is doing serious damage, but they can't kill anybody yet. They're turning on Universe. MP's coming back in. The Swashbuckle misses, but they still might find the kill. On the other side, Sumail is fighting, but the call down will come in. They're trying to turn this fight. Wave of Terror. MP will get dropped down. It's a 2-for-1 trade. 4 have the Rolling Thunder, but it's still going to be in favor of Evil Geniuses as they don't lose Universe in that fight.
Yep, Sumail goes down again. 4 deaths for him at 7 minutes. He's having a fantastic game. This is what he loves playing against.
Man, this actually feels rough. He is less farm than Dubu now on this Viper. It is not a fun game for him at all.
Nope, not at all.
Yeah, you could tell. He's having a great old time, guys.
This is what he envisions every time he plays Dota.
Just get run at by the enemy team on Viper. Have no farm.
Right, he's also playing Viper. Not the flashiest hero. A lot of these mid players do not appreciate having to play these sort of heroes.
Enjoy getting back in the game with your level 2 Nether Toxin.
Yep.
He is going to need to be involved in a lot of kills to secure himself a late game position, but maybe it happens. I don't know. Probably not. Still, they have farm on Universe. They have farm on the Gyrocopter. Top 2 in the net worth for them.
Exactly. Universe is farm on the Venge. He's basically playing from the safe lane, right?
Yes.
So they have 2 heroes with complete free farm, and Sumail is, he's just got to deal with it for now.
I mean, he might get some space to work with. I don't know. It's going to take a while for sure, but then we'll get some extra farm coming in. They have a couple heroes bottom. Fear is not level 6 yet, but he will find Dubu if he wants to go for the Nature's Guys. Smoke up from EG. RTZ wants to get involved. He's got the call down at the ready. And I think Fear spotted them moving. He even sees MP coming in. So I think MP might be in some serious trouble. Fear's going to start this off with the Nature's Guys hit. Overgrowth, again, it's not there. MP will try to run. No TP scroll. He's dead one way or the other. I think the call down will hit. Swap in. Magic Missile comes out from Universe. Nicely timed there. And EG will secure themselves an easy kill onto the Shrek.
Yep, very nicely done. And by the way, this build on QO, skill build, max concussive shot over the Arcane Bolt.
Wow, that's very interesting.
I don't know about this one, but the definitely does less damage than maxing the Arcane Bolt.
I guess it's good because you have concussive shot up more times, but even then, I'm still curious because again, arcane bolt's like what, a 2-second cooldown at the max level?
Yep.
And it does a ton of damage.
Yep.
A concussive shot does more, I think, at max level, but again, it's got a really long cooldown. So
Yeah, it's all about the cooldown, how many spells you can dish out, right?
I will say 45% slow is pretty rough for EG to deal with, especially somebody like the Viper, maybe. But
Yeah, that's true.
who knows? He's got a reasoning for it, I'm sure. It might not be great reasoning, but he does have one, I'm sure of it.
How many times do you think Q has played mid Skywrath? Probably 2 or 3.
Yeah,
Or
one would
0.
assume. He played Arc Ward in this tournament as well, so... Uh-oh, Mystic Flare, Sumail about to fall. He will get off the Fairy Fire. Now Q has to go for a TP. He will make it away. Forev's going to try to Rolling Thunder out, and he will make it out as well. So both of these heroes won't get punished. Meanwhile, bottom lane, call down, Fear getting shackled up. He has his living armor, won't be able to get it off in time. Arteezy's got the flat cannon, needs 1 kill. He will find it on Dubu. That is a dominating spree for the support OD, which is not a phrase I thought I would be saying, but Arteezy will get it done. Woo. Spicy fights all over across the map.
Radiant's middle tower.
He's still going. Forev is going to swashbuckle himself out, but they have the homing missile. Will do a lot of damage, but he will be fine. Arteezy did max it. No rocket barrage yet. He went max homing missile, max flat cannon.
Yep, very nice for leading. And Dubu set up with the Astral Imprisonment on the side. Wow.
Yeah. Can he find something? They're just going to back up. EG aren't going to get caught. They're going to get Universal Bounty Rainier, who is working on a Dragonlance. He's had a great game so far.
Yep.
Sumail is getting some room to work with. He still doesn't have boots, by the way. Just thought I'd point that out. Eesh.
Doesn't need him.
Nah, Viper, he doesn't need movement speed. I've never heard of that. I mean, come on.
He's got this nifty agility gain to give him 8 movement speed. He got
What is
this.
it? It's 2.9 per level. Okay, that's actually not that bad. He'll be pretty speedy later into the game if he can get to that point.
So, what? The catch on the side of Immortals is not great, right? Support OD has to run in, cast Astral Imprisonment, then they have to wait 4 seconds into the Split Earth.
They did get Sumail, though.
They
As you
did?
were saying that, they don't have the best catch, and then the Rolling Thunder hit him like twice.
Rolling Thunder, apparently pretty good at catching heroes.
Meanwhile, mid lane, here comes the Supernova. They've got the Overgrowth, and they're going to keep Crit alive here. They're going to do plenty of damage. They will take down the Shrek, and now Kyo is going to be next. Plenty of damage to come through the Icarus dive as well. It's a double kill for Universe. Swap back onto Dubu, who will Astral himself in the meantime. Still no Rocket Barrage. Not that they need it, I don't think. The cooldown will go. Dubu's going to get Magic Missile. Wave of Tear. 3 quick kills. Yes, they lose Sumail in the top lane, but the amount of damage they just pumped out mid was absolutely ginormous.
Yep, very nicely done from Immortals, and they're fighting without Pangolier, right? This was the man that made everything happen in the last game with Rolling Thunder.
Radiant's middle tower.
I do like what they're doing top, though. Serpent Wards is going to go for Febby, but it looks like they might trade Tier 1 for Tier 1 across the map.
Yeah, that'd be very good if they can manage to secure the tower, but Q's TPing in, Fear set up. They could go for this kill as well.
Concussive shot, Nature's Guise hit will come through. They have no Overgrowth, not that they need it. Maybe they do, actually. Icarus dive will just miss. The Fire Spirits, if they had Overgrowth, that's a kill. And EG, of course, they will still get the Tier 1 tower for Arteezy, but they could have gotten another kill on top of it as well, and a big one at that, onto QO.
Alright, so not bad at all. They're able to trade 1 for 1 with the Serpent Wards. And Pangolier has picked up his Javelin, so he has hit his Power Spike. He's ready for the late game.
Yeah, this is...
Interesting build. He went for the Max Heart Piercer and no points into Shield Crash.
I actually like it a lot, though. When he gets the Javelin, it's going to be disgusting. Smoke will break. They will drop a Sentry. Fear is in trouble. He has Overgrowth in 24 seconds, so not quite there yet. Living Armor at level 1 will not save him. The Rolling Thunder, the Split Earth, more than enough to get the kill. And a nice little pickup there for Immortals. But that is a Smoke tanked by Fear. And there's the casual question mark. I was waiting for it. There it is. Oof.
Yep, Immortals. It's not what they wanted, but they'll take whatever they can get. I feel like they're happy with that, and at the same time, EG's also happy with that, right? Treant Protector tanks a 5-man gank while everyone's farming.
Yes. Of course, QO. Maybe they find some kills here. Maybe it's accurate. They're going to run in. Ancient Seal, Universe in a lot of trouble getting caught. The Shackles, the Split Earth. He's going to drop down. Universe, the first death for EG. And now Sumail needs to TP himself out of trouble. The Sunray will keep him alive, and he will make it away. MP getting burned down. Crit gets a kill. It's a 1-for-1 trade. Somehow, he gets involved, and he was able to Sunray down poor Leshrac there. So, and in the meantime, Arteezy is farming up a giant Ancient stack again. All right, then.
Not too bad at all, considering they got caught going into their secret hiding spot. So,
yeah, that could have been a lot worse. Although Universe going down is pretty big because Pangolier got involved in getting that net worth ahead of him now is very important for Ev, who's actually about to have bots again. So the same build he went last game, I think.
yeah, you know, the other boots, treads, phase boots, they don't really do a whole lot for Pangolier, right? The Swashbuckle is not auto-attack based at all. It's on-hit based. You get the Javelins. Boots don't really matter.
I was thinking maybe phase, but even then, doesn't sound that great.
Yeah.
You're right about that. He will have the bots, and I think it's just better to have in the early game, but Sumail, he has treads. He's got a cloak. He's starting to get back online. He's now halfway up in terms of net worth. He's a little bit behind QO, which is actually really surprising. He went for the max nether toxin, which allows him to farm a lot quicker in terms of these camps and these waves.
Yeah.
So he's fine.
He's on the road to recovery.
Well, we'll call it that. He might get ganked, but meanwhile, EG's going to look for a counter initiation, potentially on MP. Universe, Wave of Terror will come out. They have Magic Missile. They have Swap. Forever's in. There's the Supernova. They will cancel the Rolling Thunder. They need this kill. He's in trouble getting dropped down. It's going to be the auto attacks that get him down. Look out. I don't know what happened there. Dude was going to get swapped back in. They have plenty of damage. They have the Overgrowth. They won't use it. Actually, already used it. Just kidding. Under fear. But it's 3 kills going the way of EG. And Arteezy finds himself a dominating spree and a double kill in that fight.
Febby dropped the wards in the trees for some reason, farming up the camp. Maybe he thought he saw something else. Maybe it was the courier. Not sure. Oh yeah, he did get the courier. That's what it was.
All right. It might be worth the wards potentially. They might have lost that fight even with the wards placed in the thick of things, but you never know.
How do Immortals fight? Like they have to fight into Overgrowth, Supernova, Gyrocopter abilities too.
You got to start things off with an Astral potentially. Ancient Seal has been how they've been winning a lot of these fights though for QO.
Oh yeah, I can't wait for them to start off the fight with an Astral. That's gonna be real good.
The Blink Astral initiation. They're going to try for the concussive shot instead, but Fear is already in there. Swashbuckle, another toxin will come through. That is the break. They need to be careful. They'll have to back themselves up away.
Oh,
that shackle range is insane. Universe will swap him out, though. They're both going to be fine. Crit jumps in really aggressively. Q was going to get Astral saved, and now there's going to be the Rolling Thunder. Sumail's in a lot of trouble here as well. The Shackles will come in. The Split Earth one more time. They've got the Ancient Seal. They've got more than enough damage to secure the kill, and Immortals will turn too. Can they find anything else? More than likely, no. I don't think so.
All right, EG perhaps forgetting it's 15 minutes in the game and Heroes respawn very quickly. They just won one fight and they're able to kill Heroes, but can they win 2 in a row without using their ultimates being back up? Probably not. Very unlikely.
Yeah, agreed. By the way, the Shackle range, obviously, Aether Lens is the reason why. I was like, that doesn't seem right, and then I saw the Aether Lens. I'm like, okay, that makes more sense.
Febby is very farmed.
Yeah, surprisingly so. He did help get the Tier 1 tower top lane. I guess he's been just kind of running around, farming. Ooh, Universe. Jeez, he's very low. Anyway, they will heal him up. Arteezy, again, this is kind of what happened last game. Oh, he's looking for MP. He's going to get the kill, in fact. So he's doing great. Again, he was doing great on the tiny last game. He got free farm, but this feels different, I think, this time around.
This is free farm with rotations around the map, getting tons of kills.
Yes. It's pretty good so far for him.
Yep, very nice. OD actually has arcane boots. Okay.
He's rich. He'll get Aether Lens sooner rather than later, potentially. He's about to get jumped on, unfortunately. And he has no way to survive. He has a TP scroll. Maybe that's the only way he gets a Viper. He's going to go for the TP, and I don't think there's anybody here in time, actually. I thought maybe they rotated in, but there was no homing missile. Arteezy was still far away. They didn't have any Nature's Sky Sit or anything like that. So, good attempt, but he will TP himself out of trouble. Also pushing up into the top tier 2. All right, so things will slow down a little bit. There's only a 4K lead for EG, surprisingly enough. It feels like it should be more, actually.
Yeah, it feels like perhaps this support OD is coming online. Max Essence Aura.
That's going to be great. Shackle's top lane. Sumail's going to get caught. The Serpent Ward's dropped down. Nether Toxin. He's got the spell Lifesteal, but he is still in trouble. The Pulse Nova. He's going to get hexed up as well. One more attack should do the job from Febby and the wards. Meanwhile, Swashbuckle Forev still stunned up. Wave of Terror. He's going to use his ultimate and try to get out. There's the Overgrowth, though. That's what they were looking for. The Sun Ray. They wait for the Rolling Thunder. Then they pop the ultimate from Fear, and that is more than enough to secure the kill. So that's probably not that bad of a trade for EG, all things considered.
No, not at all. All right, very nice. So that's their counter to the Pangolier, the Overgrowth.
Yes.
It's the same as the Ensnare. I guess it's the root interaction. It breaks Rolling Thunder.
Yes.
Very cool.
When you saw it there, and once that's down, it didn't cancel the animation. It just put it straight on cooldown pretty much immediately. So
yeah, much better than these stuns that don't do anything at all.
Yeah, Shackle's coming in, but Arteezy Sunray up. Oh my lord, the Ancient Seal Mystic Flare actually evaporated him. My
the
god,
range on the Shackles is something you can't underestimate, especially when you get to the Aether Lens.
All right, you know, I was talking. This just feels like what happened. They literally did the same thing last game, right? They had the tiny up at the tier 3 tower. He gets ice sharded in and he gets dropped down. Literally the same thing happens, except you have an Ancient Seal and Shackles plus a Mystic Flare drop down. And now they even have the Rod of Atos onto the Skywrath Mage, so they get the biggest kill they could have gotten in the game. And all of a sudden, the net worth lead has dwindled down to 1K. And Evil Geniuses now. They've got to be careful here in the next few minutes.
You know, the damage from Immortals is completely countered by Force Staff too. You can't make that Shackle combo into the Skywrath Mage ultimate happen if you just have a Force Staff, but nobody at all in EG is looking towards one.
Universe might think about switching from Shadowblade. He has the Dragonlance already. Getting a Hurricane Pike might not be a bad idea.
Yep.
But I don't know. Again, we saw that EG needed a BKB in the last series, and they didn't get it when they needed it. So it's kind of like that. The itemization has been sort of an issue here, and we'll see if it happens again. RT is going to go BKB this time around, which makes a lot more sense.
Yep,
so
you smoked up looking for something, having Sumail just bait in the mid lane.
Febby about to maybe get caught by Universe. Wave of Terror. They need to swap. He's a little far away.
Out of range.
And they're going to look for RTZ to get the homing missile on instead. And yeah, this is troublesome. They're not going to go to the high ground. And in the meantime, they're split pushing top with Dubu. But they're still sitting towards this Roche pit. Maybe they try it. Ancient Seal, there's going to be the Atos coming out as well, but the swap is in from Universe. Not nearly enough damage to bring crit down. Even had the living armor on him, so that will keep him tanky and alive. So Kuro's Mystic Flare is down for 30 seconds. He's got the rest of his abilities back in about 5 seconds. And MP continues to split push top lane with level 4 Edict. This tier 3 tower, they need to be careful. They'll even drop the Serpent Wards inside the pit. Here we go. Atos going to get dropped again. They have the Sunrail to heal up Sumail as well as it gets Ancient Sealed one more time, but should still be fine. Although they have the Shackles, the Shield Crash, the call down coming in. They're going to lose 2 heroes here potentially, but again, top tier 3 tower, they need to be careful. MP is still putting in the work there. They've got to TP back. Dubu's still in trouble. Nature's Guys hit. Forever has the Rolling Thunder to work with. There's the Supernova. QO getting chased down potentially. They need to find any more stuns or disables to find it, but they won't be able to do so. They'll maybe head back into the Roche pit instead, but MP still working on this tier 3. Forever. Fear, rather, is going to get caught. They have the Pulse Nova going along with the Edicts. A lot of damage. Fear is in trouble. About to get caught. The Living Armor and the Tier 3 tower is going to fall. They will get MP at the end of the day.
No. They don't finish the tower.
They are in the pit. Oh, my God. Is it solo? Oh, no. Against a Tramp Protector. It was solo. Oh, my God. Fred might get caught here. He's going to use the Rolling Thunder. They have no Overgrowth. There's no Nature's... there's no Tramp Protector here to come in with the Overgrowth. But now Sumail's going to get caught. The Ancient Seal, the Sun Raid. They've actually got to maybe do enough healing here to keep him alive. And Fred now done with the Rolling Thunder. They need to be careful. They're going to use the Icarus dive. Frev slowed up, but again, the damage reduction. He's really tanky. Still getting chased down. Sumail has the Viper Strike. Can't get there in time. Roche is regened up a little bit. The Ancient Seal again under crit, who's still in trouble. QO is going to get caught, though. Plenty of damage to the urn ticking down on him, and RTZ is going to run. He's out of mana now. The Swashbuckle, he wants the kill. He's going to find it. Can he get Dubu as well? It looks like no. Will they chase down Frev? It looks like they're going to get one auto attack off, but again, they can't get the Viper Strike. Sumail just a little too far away there. But now, can EG finally take Roshan?
Roche is solo, but so are all the heroes on EG. No mana on Gyrocopter. This might just be Immortals' Roshan, but even then, it's not fast, right? They have OD, Leshrac.
A lot of their damage is Frev, of course, who is back at the base.
Yep, no wards available either.
We're going to see another fight potentially. Fear Overgrowth is back in 5. Rolling Thunder is up as well for the Pangolier.
Shadowblade done on Universe too. Maybe they can start off a fight like that.
Yeah, so no Force F. He will get it next. Febby, kind of close by, but they don't see him. Maybe they just head into the pit. They have a Wave of Terror. It might fall pretty quickly. And that's going to be it. They can take Roche potentially. Rolling Thunder is back up. This is going to be close. I don't think they know that this is happening. They're going to rotate over now with Dubu, but it's too little too late. They're going to get Roche. They're going to get the Aegis for Sumail, who is thanking his lucky stars because he's been getting killed numerous times in this game, so. All right. Oh, they saw Frev. Oh, the Wave of Terror, but now they won't go for anything. I don't know if they actually saw him, but the Wave of Terror did hit him. And QO is dead. Ancient Seal, they'll pop the Shrine, and RTZ gets the last hit. Now a dominating spree for him. And again, in the top lane, the Living Armor, they drop the Serpent Wards. There's the Hex. They want this building, but I don't think they're going to be able to find it. Universe is going to get shackled up, but no damage being done. They still haven't taken down the tower yet. It's going to be close. They might get it, and they will. Febby will give his life, but it is a tier 3 tower taken for Immortals.
All right, so tier 3 tower taken. Shrines are now available for Immortal to take away. But still, right, this rat-style gameplay, very difficult to pull off against Tree and Protector.
Yep. It's tough. You saw it in that top lane when he first came in with MP. He was able to heal up the tower a little bit, but now they finally finish it off. And I think if you're EG, you probably want to keep this top lane pushed out as much as possible. Arteezy is already doing that now, so.
Yep, and he's about to finish up his full BKB.
That is a huge item. Oh, Rev, trying to run. Should be fine. Dude was here to help out as well. But Rolling Thunder was used. Living Armor. Again, the tower's so low.
Yeah, if they save it just before it dies.
All right. So what now? We have Aegis up. I mean, like I said, you want to keep this top lane pushed out. I think Immortals want to keep going. They're running out top lane, it looks like, so maybe they can try to find a fight. Arteezy's BKB is flying out as we speak, but it's not here yet. The Astral will come through. This is a problem. Crit will TP in as well with the Sunray available. Forev is about to do a lot of damage. Here comes the call down. The Hex is up. They've got the Supernova. There's the Shackles as well. They want this kill. The BKB is about to arrive. He's going to get dropped down as it gets there. That is gigantic for Immortals, but can they get out? Or maybe even find more. Crit's going to get caught. He will use the Icarus dive, swap out the Sunray, doing a lot of damage. There's the Shackles. Magic Missile. They'll take one. Can they get more MP? A double kill for Universe. He just walks in, auto attacks twice. and that will do it. And they just keep farming elsewhere for Sumail. So a 2-for-2 trade. They did lose crit there, but again, a very big double kill for Universe.
Yep, it was still, even though EG got caught out in a pretty bad position, they made the best of it. Phoenix did a ton of damage in that fight. Overall, not too bad, and that BKB timing was so close to arriving.
Yeah, he almost had it. That
I would say Immortals got lucky that it didn't get there faster, and they just got completely destroyed.
So that might be the last time they kill him in a while. Maybe he makes some mistakes. Maybe they catch him out again. But with the BKB, it feels like it's a lot harder to kill the Gyrocopter now, Brax.
Yep, tons of their damage is magic, right? Everyone outside of the Pangolier, so... I don't know.
Divine 5 indeed. The Blink Dagger flying out for Fear. So he will now have Blink Overgrowth Initiation. Sumail is still kind of working on his next item. He's had Treads and Pipe for a while. He's got 2,200 gold. I don't think he actually has anything on the Courier either, so he's still waiting on his next item.
Yep, considering he started this game with like 5 or 6 deaths in the mid lane, he's made pretty decent recovery. Right, I'd like to say it's thanks to the Nether Toxin.
Yeah.
It finally gives him some farming capability.
If this was the old Viper, he would be in some serious trouble, I think.
Yep, I would agree.
I don't know what you do in that situation, but they will take the Shrine top. Immortals are going to try to push. They have a couple of heroes top lane. They'll have Edict to work with as well.
There's going to be wards and Edict to split push in the top lane.
I think if you're EG, you need to back.
EG needs to back, but Arteezy's TP's on CD. Sumail has no TP
they're
there.
going to lose Rax.
They're committed to this.
Yeah, EG will try to trade. That might be the best they can get now, but there's a Radiant Glyph. Immortals will TP back here in a moment once they are done with the Rax at this point. The tier 3 tower will fall. EG will get that done, but again, Rax is already down here. The melee Rax is done. MP's still staying. Looking for a dive from Universe. The swap in QO is going to get dropped down. He'll be dead for 50. He does have buyback. They might want to use it here. And it'll be a Rax trade, which is actually not that bad for EG, I want to say. I'm not sure.
Well, they have Aegis, right? They're in the dominant position. They definitely did not want to have to trade that Rex, but they probably realized, hey, we're already committed, so just have to go for it at this point.
But now they won't have to deal with Serpent Wards, right? And also they can maybe force out a buyback. There's 30 seconds left. This tier 2 tower is still alive, so it's something that EG have to take down, but...
If they can force this next engagement in another team fight in the mid lane, then sure, it'll definitely be worth it. But until that happens, I think Immortals are quite happy with that.
There's going to be Heart Piercer onto Arteezy. Sumail's getting earned up. He still has Aegis, mind you. He has it for another 30 seconds, so he wants to use it. Forev comes in, has the Swashbuckler, he has Basher as well as Diffusal Blade now. He's rich. Swap should be back up for Universe. They're looking for a target, can't quite get it. Arteezy will get Living Armor. There's the Sanities. Everybody has no mana. Veg is going to get hexed up. Forev's about to fall, though. They're rolling Thunder. It's a double kill for Arteezy. He's dead for 60 seconds. And EG, they might be able to find this Rax now. The concussive shot, the swap back in. Kiro is in trouble. The Mystic Flare, it will not save you. It's going to be 3 dead. He has the buyback. He's going to have to use it. They will get the Rax mid, though, in the meantime. Crit will have the Sun Ray. They'll keep everybody up fighting fit for now. Arteezy still going to work with you. He has his Mask of Mana to work with. They found Fear. Supernova coming in. He's about to fall. He will get dropped down. Dead for 50, but MP's in trouble. Aegis is gone, but Sumail is back up to full strength. They have a tier 2 top lane, so they can't quite dive this into this tier 3 tower just yet. QO is going to get burned down. He actually might die. He actually will use the... He has a huge wand charge there to save his life. That was very close.
Very close indeed, but they could not save the buildings in the mid lane. All right, BKB used on Gyro at the end. I don't know. It was, all right.
Sumail's all chatting as he gets shackled, but the call down will come, and there's little to no follow-up, and Febby needs to be careful. The Hex will come in. He'll drop the ward. Sumail will walk right out, and Febby is going to die here against Sumail. Oh, just kidding. Shackle's actually on a ridiculously short cooldown, but he will still get dropped down anyway. So Sumail has the pipe. He's in trouble. The Pangolier. Frev's going to bring him down. The Viper Strike comes in, and so Sumail stays a little bit too long. Yes, he got Febby, but he does get dropped in the end.
You know, Sumail at this point, he doesn't care, right? He just wants out of this game.
Yes. He really does. What was I going to say? So the one series that EG need to win, they've lost every series at the start of Midas mode here. But if they win this game, it doesn't matter. They'll be in the playoffs. Immortals will obviously be out. And it's looking like EG with 2 sets of racks now. They have the dominant advantage here.
Yep, they were just playing to build up their Moonbucks.
Yes, that was the plan all along. They wanted to get to Game 3 maybe because they wanted to do elimination mode. Like, it felt like they had Game 2 sort of in hand for a little bit. I don't know. I'm sure I'm wrong about this, but I think that
well, they
there's
did
a
have a lead
possibility.
for sure. And then Immortals got some kills. And they came back.
Either way, Fear looking for Dubu, the Nature's Guys, the Sunray. He does have Astral in 2 seconds. But he's still probably going to get dropped. He's sitting at about, like, 50 HP.
Yep,
Rocket Barrage will finish him off. All right. So no Dubu for 52. Roche will respawn in at least a minute. They'll try to keep the top lane pushed out, one would assume, for EG, and then they'll go from there.
Yeah, I don't see any answers to this gyrocopter in a real team fight, right? Where they just walk together as 5. There is a lot of damage though, and outspam from Immortals. Skywrath Mage can just keep blasting him away, and then that'll force the universe to swap.
Oh, Ancient Seal shackles the Mystic Flare. They need to keep Fear alive, and he's right alive now. Universe actually gets off the swap in time. Wave comes in. They don't have enough speed for Magic Missile to come out. Universe is not close enough. Now he is, but there's the Hex. That'll be onto Arteezy. They have the Icarus dive coming in the shackles. That will not keep QO alive, and Fear is still chasing. Good blink away from Febby, though. That'll keep him up and ready to go. But again, QO dead for another 46 seconds. So in the meantime, they're actually going to find Febby. Shackles coming to Homing Missile. Too little, too late. Arteezy going to force out that buyback now into Immortals, and they will try for their last set of racks here.
Yep, Immortals are still pushing the side, but of course this will be Mega Creeps.
Yeah, looks like it. Febby, he does have these Serpent Wards, but he's about to get caught. Universe forced himself in, looking for a Magic Missile. Arteezy not happy about the talents, the Shackle talent, as it were. It's pretty good. Rather, just the fact that it's so short cooldown instead. It's actually ridiculous.
Yeah.
He keeps spamming it. Jeez. They have the Swashbuckle coming in. Arteezy will pop the BKB. Flat Cannon will go. Sanity's Eclipse does little to nothing. They've already dropped another hero down. That, of course, was Febby. Dubu gets caught back at the base. MP's going to get dropped down. Fear came in. Had the Overgrowth. They'll get that kill. He's denied, actually, with the Bloodstone. Call down at the well. Immortals. This might be the end of the road for Midas Mode, and in fact, it will be. GG is called, and Evil Geniuses will take the series 2-1.
Yep, well played both teams. It was nice to see a game 3 out of both these guys, and we are starting to see some answers for Pangolier.
Yes, the Treant Protector. You talked about it in the last game. You were thinking, okay, well, maybe they get something that has a Dark Troll Summoner.
Yep.
Something like maybe, I don't know, Chen. Somebody that can get a Helm of the Dominator.
Some sort of route.
Yes. Anything that'll do that job. Because, honestly, despite them losing that game, Fev had, I think, a pretty outstanding series.
Yeah, I think he played very well, but you can see the clear power difference when Pangolier can't just destroy fights with Rolling Thunder.
Yeah. 3 deaths this game, only 3 kills and 7 assists. He had a lot of farm, even so. Level 18, probably one of the most farmed heroes on his team. In fact, he was the most farmed hero on his team, so. I don't know. What did you think about the Q of Skywrath, though?
Not convinced.
No?
Needs a bit of fine-tuning.
And the Dubu Outworld Devourer as well, I'm assuming?
I like that.
You liked it, okay. Maybe next time we'll see it for Dubu.
I hope to see more of it in the future.
The OD support special starting out with Essence Aura. But that will do it for Immortals. I believe they are eliminated here from Midas Mode. Thanks to them for playing with us. But we have our NA and EU playoff bracket now shaping up. And to get more of the response, we'll head back to the panel and see what they think.